Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Earlier today, I made a video on how to create this. And I thought that would be a pretty good pattern. So let's play around with this and make it. I'm going to grab one of them. See, I have a black background that I interactive fill tool red. But to make this work, let's put it P, put it in the center of the page. Then let's ungroup it. Let's ungroup all, and I'm going to delete these parts. And I'm actually going to take these and get rid of the outline. Then I'm going to nudge it back so we're still working in the center of the page. Whoop, I nudged that. So I'm going to go to edit and clone that guy, and then I'm going to take it out of the way, and you can see that's our clone curve. So this is our control curve. We only have two objects in this pattern. So I'm going to clone it, and I'm going to move that over, and this is our control curve. So now I'm going to Control G to group it together and nudge it back, and we're still working in the center of the page. So I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate, alternate C, and I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. That's awful thick, but I think that's the way I had it. Control D, 270 degrees. Whoop, I evidently didn't make a duplicate. So let's go here, Control D, alternate C, 180, Control D. So now this is our control curve, but we're going to go ahead and finish the equation. And you can see that this part is sticking out a little bit, and that kind of helps us in a way. I'm going to Control G to group it. It's 6 inches, so I'm going to change my nudge factor to 6. So I'm going to Control D. And it kind of looks neat that we have the dark and the thicker line and the thinner line. Maybe it would be better if they were all the same, but I'm going to hit the plus key and move it down. So now we have all these parts. And I'm going to, for a second, I'm going to group it together, and I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page. Of course, I covered up my control curve. And now I think I have to ungroup it. And this is what's kind of cool about this, when you have a clone, that you can see the way you like it. Matter of fact, let's do this too. Let's select all this and hold down the shift key and double click on the rectangle tool. Let's make it black. Let's go up to object order backup page, because that's really what we kind of want, that look. But now, because this is a clone, we can pick this and use the interactive fill tool, and we can change it and watch all of them change by just being able to clone it. So you can really, I call it looking at it in real time. And then you can grab this one with the interactive fill tool. And let's try something a little different. Let's put white on both sides of that red. And look what you get. I mean, it just changes the look 100%. But you can kind of see what it's going to look like. I don't like that white, even though it looks pretty cool. Let's put a little more red on both ends. Now we don't have near the black, but we could bring our black in. And you could have one black thicker than the other, or further away. There's a lot you can do with it. It actually makes those things kind of go into the abyss there. So let's move that out a little bit so it's not quite so prominent into the abyss. And that looks pretty cool. So that's using the clone tool. Anyway, hope that gave you an idea. And then to go back, just what I was talking about, if we grab that black, and you can see down here we have black, I'm going to take away the outline. I've still got it selected, so I'm going to get the interactive fill tool, and I'm going to just swipe across it and then go to elliptical, put it in the center, bring this circle in, and then let's go more in the center. And now let's put red in the middle. So now it's going to bleed out red to the darkness of black. Pretty cool effect. Anyway, hope that gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.